Gemini, hello. This is going to be a general reading for the week of January 10th through 16th. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, energies are interchangeable, so if you are cross-watching, you can definitely interchange these people situations as they suit your situation specifically. Your general energy of the week is step out of your comfort zone. It's time to let go of some past things that maybe the universe is pushing you towards releasing so that new things can come in. There is an extended love reading available in the description box below. If you want to look at love a little bit deeper, this reading will cover love and other topics as well. Let's see what you have going on here, Gemini. First thing I'm seeing, okay, love is going to come up first then. We have the Lovers, the World, and the Hierophant. This is really beautiful. This is a soulmate connection in your life. And some cycle with this has ended. Some cycle is completing itself. And there is commitment coming in the future with this love relationship. Let's get clarity on the love relationship for Gemini. Woo! I'm gonna take that one wants to come out. This is a very sexual, chemistry, attractive type of relationship. This is somebody who really wants you body and soul. Let's just put it that way. We've got C-Tom and the World. The World coming up again. It looks like the two of you have gone through some type of transformative cycle in the past that has changed the relationship for the better. This person is not the same as they were before, and neither are you. Something has really shifted here for the better, because it's like saying, we've done this before and that didn't work. We're not going to continue to do this when it's not healthy. We're working towards something that is better, manifesting something better for the two of us. You may be in separation from this person. If you are, this individual is, you have to remember, we have the Hierophant in the future. We have commitment in the future. We have long-term coming in. In the present, it's showing 9 of C. Desires being met, the Emperor, something new is being established. There may also be, because of consequences, the Justice card coming up here. It may be that somebody owes you an apology, and this is really what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for somebody to come back in and say, I didn't mean to do that. I've changed. I know that you may not believe me, but they are working towards being a healthier person. This is what it looks like you've wanted all along. You've wanted somebody, this person, this somebody, to actually see things from your perspective and see how their actions have affected you, and to issue an apology. And I do see that that is coming in. They're trying to right their wrongs, and they're trying to have better self-control. You're trying to have better boundaries with them, so the relationship inherently becomes healthier. And that walks you into the Hierophant in the future, where you're getting some type of commitment from them. Let's see what that card tells us more. Okay, 7C. This is a long time fantasy, a long time thing that you have manifested, and it's saying, you know, of all the things that you could have, this is the thing that you wanted. And you are getting it. You are the partner that they desire. You have the Earth Queen here, which is like the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as like this partner that they could really do life with long term and not have to go through any more drama. This is what this is about, really, is shifting away from drama, closing out negative cycles that the two of you have had together, and coming into a place of joy and success with each other. So love reading is actually very strong here, very beautiful energy that's coming in. Remember, if it's not here right now, you have to realize that the commitment is coming, because what you're currently in present going through with the World card is the negative cycles closing out. You know, learning to go back through the levels. Okay, relationships are in levels, and you're building and building and building, and the first one may not be the level that was the easiest, right? But as each level builds, as you go through these difficult stages with each other, you learn a little bit more about one another and about yourselves, and you're able to come back and actually get this no more drama, peace, contentment, happiness, and love. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has for you next. Prosperity coming in. This is something it looks like you are finally getting to be in charge of something. This can be a promotion, job, getting a better position, being seen as somebody with something to offer, you know, respect, getting respect, kind of the boss of the earthly plane, finances, and how this affects you and your family. 10 of Cups and the Devil. The Devil actually here is a great card. A lot of people give a bad reputation to the Devil, and the Devil has its good side for sure, because it is about working hard and achieving something. And what you're achieving is not just the monetary here. What you're achieving, and it's actually what it's allowing you to achieve, and it's building up and allowing you to achieve happiness and a peaceful place for you and for your loved ones, where you can spend more time together, where you can breathe out, you can relax a little bit more. It's giving you kind of it looks like a break. It could even be that you're like leveling up something. You may be wanting to choose to expand your family, to buy land, to buy a house. It could be, like I said, a promotion. It can be finally able to feel like you're in a good enough position to do some things that you haven't been able to do before. Okay, so let's clarify what this position allows for you. For Sea, 10 of Earth, and 3 of Earth. You may be, I have to say, the only caveat here is you may be a little bored with something when it comes to your finances and your job. It may be that you're feeling a little about it, a little disconnected, not as excited about what you're doing. But the 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles are definitely showing you being acknowledged for what you do, for your hard work. It feels very much like leveling up, coming up in something, coming into more money, coming into a better position, into a position of more power. And it provides you with financial security. But it also is providing you, and this is what I really like about this, holy shit, they all fell. What I really like about this is that it's actually providing happiness too, because we a lot of times think we just want the money, we'll do anything for the money and for the security, but if it steals our whole life and it steals our time with our family and our loved ones, we don't like it so much. This is not really doing that, at least not in the present. Now we'll talk about the future in a minute, because I do have a few concerns about that. Okay, next goes to see. Yes, this is gorgeous what this does for your family, and for somebody, this is showing me a love connection again. I mean, it is, but I do feel like the way that it is where it's showing up, the cards that it's clarifying, it does feel to me that it is allowing you to basically get the time you need, to get the peace that you need. It's kind of like money, all of you, you're doing good, so I can take a break and I can focus on what's really important. And there's emotional stability that comes with this. There's a sense of, I can breathe out now. In the future, like I said, the Devil card is not a bad card per se. It is about hard work, but there's something about this that makes me say, don't be chained to your job in the future. Don't be chained to your finances or let them control you, because we have a funny way of doing this as people. Once we get to some level of success, we go, okay, what's next? And this may, excuse me, become a problem. So let's look at how that could manifest and how that can come out so that you don't have those problems, so we can avoid that and just enjoy where you're at. Seven of Sea, the Stars, and the Nine of Fire. It does look like here with the Seven of Sea or Seven of Cups that it starts to be a little like, ooh, look at all the shiny things. Look at all the things I could do, or look at all the things I could buy. It can be overspending. So you might want to be careful that you don't undo all the hard work and all the money that you've made by just dropping like a load of cash on something you don't need. Make prudent financial decisions, I think, is what this is telling you. And then we have a Star and the Nine of Wands. As far as this, as moving you into the future, it does look like you've got some really big dream that you're cooking up with the Stars and the Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands. And you're trying to kind of, in the future, recruit people or get people to assist you in this building of something. So you may be trying to win people over to your side, but there's something bigger that you've got planned. And I think bigger is cool. I'm all about, you know, continuing to grow and get better. But again, you don't want to be so consumed by this dream, this plan that you have, that you lose your focus and your appreciation for this beautiful stage that you are either in or about to walk into, because something better comes along. You don't want to be like always looking for something better, and not being happy with what's there. For the last part of your reading, let's see what else the tarot has for us before we close out. Final messages for Gemini. Five of Cups, King of Cups, and the Wheel. Somebody here has caused you some pain. The pain is in the past position, so it looks like it's mostly been dealt with. You've already gone through your grieving process, or the bulk of the grieving process. You've come out of this stronger and more emotionally stable. It feels like you, even though there may be a lot of drama going on around you, you are on much better footing. You don't feel like you're just being tossed by the sea, because if you look at the King of Cups, he's on this very firm pedestal while everything is, the waves are rocky around him. So you've actually come to this place. Now, in the future position, because you've gone through this, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something is turning in your favor in reference to what has made you sad before. So let's do some clarity on that. What's brought you grief and how you've moved past it, and what is to come because of it. In the past, we have the Devil, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. There was something you really desired that you lost, wasn't there? Yes, something that you felt very, very convicted about, maybe even obsessed about, because it felt so damn good, but it was really not a good thing for you. It was a struggle. It was like, it's always a struggle until that one moment that it all comes together, and then it feels good. And then I have to struggle for it again. Then I have to fight for it. Maybe fighting for somebody's attention, feeling like you have to fight for somebody's love. And this has made you, or it did make you feel alone, made you feel sad, made you feel like there was, you had to focus on that. And you were unable to see what was around you. But I do feel, like I said, that you mostly come out of this. You've healed from this. Let's see how this is affecting you now. King, the Empress, and the Priestess, the High Priestess. This has allowed for you to have more stability in your life. This is actually assisting you in your other endeavors and your other projects. I also think here that there is something intuitively that you know about a project, an enterprise, or a connection. Something that you intuitively know that moves you into the future in a positive way if you act on it. If you act on your gut feeling. Then the scales tip back in your favor. The tide turns. Okay, we saw commitment in the first part of your reading, commitment in the future, and I'm seeing commitment here now too. It looks like something you had to fight for before you don't have to fight for anymore. The consequences of their actions, so to speak, are now handled. The two of you, somebody's handled something here. And so now you're choosing to work together, to come together, and there is commitment. There's a knowing, there's a deep intuitive knowing that if you act on it, this turns things to where you get commitment. You don't have to fight for it before as you have in the past. So Gemini, definitely trusting your intuition here is really, really important. Thank you for watching. I will see you again next week.